is hydrothermal fluids which come from vents in the seafloor. You see, when the salty ocean water seeps into cracks in the seafloor, over there it gets heated by magma from the Earth's core. This heat causes a chain of chemical reactions and the water tends to lose oxygen, magnesium and sulfates and pick up metals such as iron, zinc and copper from surrounding rocks. The heated water is released through vents in the seafloor, carrying the additional metals with it. And as a result, the ocean water gets saltier. I know what you guys are thinking, but why are they salty? These water bodies have some amount of salt in them too. But as you continue flowing, it's hard for the salt to get accumulated and get carried away into the ocean, rubbing more salt into its wound. But remember, this salted water is home to many aquatic animals and plants and plays a massive role in the existence of our Earth. So, we need to make sure to keep our oceans clean and free from any pollution. Trivia time! Did you know two of the most common minerals in seawater are chloride and sodium? Yes, together they make up around 85% of all dissolved minerals in the ocean. Hope you learned something new in today's episode. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Vinox, zooming out. Never mind. Oh, little kitty, you can't fly like those fictional superheroes. The gravity will pull you down. Oh no, little kitty. Gravity isn't stupid, but a super force necessary for our planet's existence. Losing it even for a few seconds can have a devastating impact on our lives. Wait a minute. That's an interesting situation to explore. Hey friends, so in today's episode, let us see how life on Earth would be without this powerful force called gravity and answer a hypothetical question. What if we lost gravity for 5 seconds? Zoom in! So, what is gravity? Well, as we know it, gravity is a force that the Earth exerts on everything around it. This includes everything from the smallest pebbles to the tallest skyscrapers. Anything that has mass is in the grass. Although the absence of gravity seems to be a fun situation after seeing those astronauts floating in space movies. And some of you might secretly wish for its disappearance so that you can fly freely. However, we might not want that to happen if you fully understood what would happen if gravity ever decides to call it quits, even for 5 seconds. According to the experts, such a situation would never ever occur. But for the sake of this video, and to know about the importance of this almighty force, let us assume what would happen if someone with a desire to fly decides to turn off gravity. Well, in that case, the first thing that will happen is that everything will go for a toss instantly. Yes, not only you, but also the vehicles, garbage, animals, and so on. Even the things rooted deep inside the ground, like trees, poles, buildings, etc., will not remain intact for a long time and will eventually stop tumbling and rolling madly around the Earth. And as the Earth spins faster along the equator, so the impact of lack of gravity will be felt the most over there. Yes, in the middle of the planet, you could experience winds almost 6 times more powerful than the ones produced by cyclones. This means that in just 5 seconds, you could be swept as far as 2.3 kilometers in any direction, along with other objects and water from all the water bodies around the world. Simultaneously, without gravity, the Earth's atmosphere would disappear as all the gases will float up into outer space. This means that there will be a sudden and drastic change in air pressure, which would immediately rupture the inner ears of every living being on Earth. Not only that, without the atmosphere, there will be no oxygen on Earth. And without the life-supporting oxygen, those who manage to survive so far will eventually begin to suffocate, which could be fatal. How? To know more about it, watch our video. What if the Earth lost oxygen for 5 seconds? The link is in the description below. And lastly, as we know, our beloved Earth itself is held together by gravity. So without this force, the pressure of the Earth's inner core will cause the planet to expand, leading to significant earthquakes and trigger massive volcanic eruptions. And as gravity plays the leading role in the Earth's orbit around the Sun, it will lose its position and start drifting in space at a speed of 30 kilometers per second, never to return to the habitable zone. In other words, it will be the end of the world for us. So it's essential not to take gravity for granted and always stay grounded. Trivia time! Did you know astronauts use bone mass and muscle strength during stints in space, and their sense of balance changes? Also, for reasons not entirely clear, our red blood cell count falls in the absence of gravity, bringing on the form of space anemia. Hope you learned something new in today's episode. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Binos, zooming out. Never mind. So, what will happen next? We will find out in the next episode of your favorite science fiction show, Going Revenge of a Hot Astronaut. Well, as far as this fictional show is concerned, I'm sure the superhero will shatter the asteroid into pieces before it reaches the Earth. But the truth is far stranger than fiction, as in reality it will be a matter of huge concern for our planet. Hey friends, so in today's episode, let us explore this world-ending situation and answer a burning question. What if an asteroid hits the Earth? Zoom in! The asteroids hitting the Earth are not limited to science fiction, but are a solid scientific fact known as impact events, meaning a collision of two astronomical objects. And as history has shown us, these events have played a significant role in shaping our world, right from the formation of Earth's moon to bringing water on Earth to even leading to several mass extinctions. But the scary part is, these events are not a thing of the past, but asteroids are hitting the Earth every day. Yes, every day. Earth is bombarded with more than 100 tons of dust and sand-sized particles. And not only that, about once a year, a car-sized block approaches our planet. But fortunately, our atmosphere burns them down to ashes before they can reach us. And at times, some of them even change their direction midway, as it happened on January 2022, when a giant asteroid named Asteroid 7482 1994 BC1, which was estimated to be 3 times bigger than New York's Empire State Building, safely passed the Earth. This event was thus marked as a potentially hazardous asteroid due to its size and relatively close passing from our planet. So, we should consider ourselves lucky to dodge it, as an asteroid of this size won't come crashing towards Earth until the next 600,000 years. But there is another threat lurking over Earth's head. Yes, a big concern for now is the asteroids the size of a football field called meteorites that tend to crash our surface every 2,000 years. These giant fiery balls of rock and metal can shoot towards Earth at the speed of nearly 30 kilometers per second and can pass our atmospheric layer unharmed. And if that happens, before we even react, in less than 3 seconds, there is a 3% chance that it could hit a populated region. In that case, this fireball will destroy everything in the radius of 3 kilometers and cause massive damage to properties and the population within the 7-kilometer radius. And if it would have been made of radioactive elements, then there is a chance of it spreading radioactive radiation around its impact region. But fortunately, the losses caused by these few hundred feet long asteroids won't be as bad as getting hit by an asteroid as giant as 10 kilometers big that was responsible for wiping out the entire species of dinosaurs. Yes, if an event like that repeats again, then no doubt within seconds of impact, the shock waves coming out will wipe out a huge number of human population and animals. The scattered debris will make a ring around our planet, which will eventually rain back down on the surface, causing massive fires at different regions of the Earth. The smoke coming from this fire, along with dust caused by the shock wave, will rise to the atmosphere and block the sunlight. So, due to lack of sunlight, there will be a drop in temperature, leading to the extinction of many plants and animals. And due to lack of food, the human race will come to an end as well. This means we will face the same fate as the giant animals who once ruled the planet. But fortunately, the probabilities of an asteroid crushing our surface are pretty small. Yes, NASA has tracked 90% of the near-Earth asteroids that are at least a half-mile wide. And according to researchers, none of these asteroids have a good chance of hitting Earth. Phew! Trivia time! Do you know asteroids are rich in minerals and water? Yes, scientists believe they delivered some of these vital elements to Earth and kick-started life. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Butternox, zooming out.
Moving on.
Huh? Never mind.
No, mine.
Making music festival ke लिए
Well, I don't know, it's getting faster. Mama, ಇದು
I thought my finger making lunch, so I placed an order for some bananas in my minutes ago, and now they're 4 seconds away.
Hey,
That is a nearly silent drone system that can deliver a package from the sky.
बच्चे मारते हैं।
The exercise machine.
Nolan?
I'm not here. You haven't seen me today at all.
What's up with you?
There's gonna be this race and it starts really soon. It's the boys against the girls. Their team against ours.
And what?
And what? I'm the smallest one on the team. And I've let everyone down. That's why I'm hiding. I don't want my team to lose.
You can't just give up. You can learn to run faster if you want.
You think?
Of course. That's what exercises are for. You need a treadmill to get stronger.
Class. And where can we get one?
We'll make ourselves.
Exercise machines were invented so people could work out without going outside. For instance, a treadmill lets you walk or run for a very long time while moving in one place. A treadmill's main part is a conveyor belt that is driven around by an electric motor. Today's smart treadmills have the ability to measure your speed, the distance that you've run, your heart rate, and even the results of previous workouts.
There, it's all done.
Team!
It's time to start your first training session.
How will I learn to run really fast if you keep turning so slowly? Hey, that's a little too fast.
Oh, sorry about that. I got it. That's what you call training.
Sometimes. So, what do you think? Maybe I trained enough?
Not yet. You need to keep going. Can't do this any longer. Let's stop.
No way. Turn the handle. Yeah. There are all sorts of exercise machines to help you improve your health. This one simulates skiing. It exercises your arms, legs, and heart. And this one you can roll like a rowboat. And if paddling's your thing, an exercise bike lets you get a great workout, no matter how bad the weather is outside. There are also weight training machines. These machines can help you build big, strong muscles and tone the shape of your body. However, you can still get great exercise without these bulky machines. There are plenty of much simpler devices that you can find room for in any house. Like a chin-up bar for doing pull-ups, a wall-mounted ladder or rope for climbing, or jump ropes, weights, hula hoops, or balls. The important thing is to just exercise. Okay, girls, hold on to your head. No, how scary. We'll show them who's gonna win. Right, Tula? I'm gonna do my best.
Tula will definitely beat Nolan. We gotta step it up.
It's time to get this race going. Runners, are you ready?
Hey!
On your marks, everyone gets set. Go!
Now the girls are gonna win.
really help.
Look what happened to Twitter! Nolan, where are you going? The finish is there! Thank you, Nolan. You're my hero. So, which team won the race?
We did. It's a tie.
Tom Thomas, that's just not fair.
It was a tie.
And a very noble one. All right, you just wait for the next race. Nolan's gonna win it big time.
Now it's time for you all to get up on that winner stand.
Oh no, all the first places are taken. For you, we'll find one.
The umbrella.
So easy.
We'll figure it out, colleague.
Let's start by disconnecting the hoist. Otherwise,
Tula, you're finally here. Where have you been? Looking for an umbrella? What? What do you need an umbrella for? Because it'll be pouring rain today. Where'd you get that idea? I heard it.
You're leaving already?
Yeah, I have to wash the car before I go in.
Ah, then I'll take an umbrella to work. You know the owner, dear. Once you wash your car.
It'll rain.
Tom Thomas's mother was just joking. You don't joke with omens. It's going to be raining for sure. But it's no big deal if you got an umbrella. Umbrellas are an ancient invention. They're almost 3,000 years old. In China and Egypt, umbrellas were made out of leaves, feathers, and paper. Servants carried them over their canes to protect them from the hot sun. When umbrellas became fashionable in Europe, people started using them as cover for rain. The most convenient are folding umbrellas. Their design is simple. The edge of the fabric is attached to ribs. When you open an umbrella, the ribs spread out in all directions and stretch the fabric over your head. Automatic umbrellas can open very quickly. Just press the button and it pops right open, keeping your clothes dry as if there was no rain at all. An unopened umbrella can be used as a cane. And if the umbrella's handle is also collapsible, then it can be stored in a bag when it isn't needed.
well, that's a little.
All of the wires are in place. But what's the problem? I don't know. We're gonna have to test them out. Go on with your umbrella.
But the open calls for rain.
One omen doesn't count.
Manipulator, get me a screwdriver.
The manipulator's joints will break up. See? That's an omen of rain too. It's an omen that it's time for a little boy. Want to help me? Just a sec. I'll help you. Well, so much for that omen. It's going to rain anyhow, I know it. Just take a look at those flowers dropping. Isn't that an omen?
The reason that they're dropping is because Lisa is on vacation. And my colleague forgot to water that.
Oh, yeah. We'll finish the repair in a while, I promise.
This
Yeah,
is
wonder
the
why.
reason that it broke.
Yeah.
This damaged part has to be replaced. Come on and help me.
You can't get a replacement from the warehouse. Fire's flying low, isn't he? And what? When birds start flying really low to the ground. Fire isn't a bird. He's flying low. Didn't you see?
Oh, give me a sledgehammer, would you? Put away the umbrella already. Look, there's a little cloud in the sky.
That's because it's morning. You have to know this, Owen. When there's no clouds in the morning, and in the afternoon, they show up to...
We're standing inside with a roof over our head and three.
with some vitamins.
Oh, now you have vitamins.
And who else?
Just a school friend.
Well, all right.
Vitamins are very important for people's health, even though you don't need much of them. For instance, vitamin A is necessary for good eyesight and normal growth. Vitamin C helps keep you from getting sick. Vitamin D makes your teeth and bones stronger. Usually, people get the vitamins they require from a diet of fruits, dairy, vegetables, and other healthy foods. But if someone still isn't getting the vitamins their body needs, then doctors recommend taking special vitamin pills. Alright, take out some vegetables and some fruit and some berries. They have a lot of vitamins too. Forget it out. We're strengthening your memory with vitamins. And we're starting a multiplication table at the same time. Alright, there are 3 cherries in each pile. Tom Thomas eats 5 piles. Go on, eat. So, here's the question. How many cherries did Tom Thomas eat altogether?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I said I don't know.
Try counting those bits then.
Huh. 15.
That's right. And that means that 3 times 5 equals 15. Now, try my problem. Tom Thomas ate 3 pairs of apples.
That's easy. The answer's 6.
I just couldn't find more apples for that one. Tom Thomas quit finding out. To get this problem right, you have to eat the apples. They have vitamins. Keep eating. They have vitamins.
Anyhow, we don't have enough carrots for me to learn how to multiply by 9.
All right, then I'll help you. To multiply 2 by 3, all you need to do is just add 3 2's together. It's much harder to multiply a number by 9. That takes too much time to add. That's why at schools they want you to memorize the table. But there's a simple way to multiply by 9 without the table or a calculator. Let's say you need to multiply the number 3 by 9. Put your hands face up in front of you. Now, find the 3rd finger from the left and bend it down. So what do we see? There are 2 fingers to the left of the bent finger and 7 fingers to the right. 2 and 7 means that the answer is 27. You got it? Great. Let's do another problem. What is 7 times 9? Here are 6 fingers, and here are 3. That's right. The answer is 63.
Thomas, did you eat all of that?
But you're the one that told me you need to eat vitamins.
That's why I got these vitamins for you.
Nalala ko tumahan little.
Here's enough in this bottle for a month. Go ahead, try them. They're very good for you.
They taste good too.
Right. Better than an onion or a radish.
Can I have another one?
No, that's enough. You shouldn't take more than 1 vitamin every day.
I remember where I saw this. I saw the same kind of bottle with a green lid over at Katya.
Speaking of memory, let's check your multiplication table. Let's say that you and Katya are each taking 1 vitamin a day. So, how many have you eaten after 9 days?
The answer is 18.
Huh. Well done. It's getting better.
Vitamins really work.
Chocolate.
Tom Thomas, unwrap it already.
In the morning, Noah.
I really want to see the toy that's inside.
Be patient, Noah. That's all. I'm going to bed. Please don't touch it, okay?
And you won't open it without me, right?
That's a deal. Oh, no. Good night,
interesting. Yeah, totally. Let's imagine it, Tika. Look, we can. Not until Thomas comes in the morning. But if we're being careful, he won't notice. A chocolate confection. Yeah, super good. Well, yeah, we sure took a look. Thomas won't be happy at all to find out you touched a chocolate bowl. And you, like you didn't touch it? I didn't. Oh, then what's that noise? Chocolate? Absolutely. It's 100% natural milk chocolate. It says so right here. The key ingredient in chocolate is cocoa beans. They are roasted, crushed, and ground. After that, the ground beans are pressed to extract the oil from them. If you mix butter, cocoa, and sugar, you'll get dark chocolate. And if you add some milk to it, then you'll get milk chocolate. Then you just warm it up, pour it into molds, and cool it down. You can add raisins or nuts into chocolate. Sometimes chocolate is even made with flavors like flowers or salt. Chocolate wasn't originally for eating. It was used in a drink made by mixing roasted beans with water and then adding hot peppers. Not every adult could drink it, let alone a child. Today, chocolate is a favorite treat the world over for children and adults alike. How can we put it back together? How about start straight?
மேம் குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் மேம் சரவணன் பேசுகிறேன்
We'll start.
மேம் அந்த பேனர்ஸ் எல்லாமே நான் கொஞ்சம் ஷேர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் அப்டேட் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா
To make a new one. And let's make it hard again.
கொஞ்சம் வச்சுருக்கேன் அப்டேட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதே மாதிரி லொக்கேஷனு டைமு காண்டாக்ட் நம்பர்ஸ் அது எல்லாமே நான் சாருக்கும் சொல்லியிருந்தேன். இல்லை நான் உங்களுக்கு டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணி அனுப்புனா அதையும் நான் ஷேர் பண்ணுறேன். அதுக்கு அப்டேட் பண்ணி ஓகே மேம் நான் இப்போ ஷேர் பண்ணுறேன். கொஞ்சம் அப்டேட் பண்ணி இன்னைக்கு டுடே முடிச்சிடலாமா மேம்? அதை மட்டும் கேட்டுட்டு சொல்லுங்கள். பேனர்ஸு இந்த 3 டீட்டெயில்ஸ் மட்டும் பண்ணிட்டா நம்ம அப்லோட் பண்ணிடலாம் மேம். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபர்தர் கரெக்ஷன்ஸ் பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஹலோ மேம் நான் சரவணன் பேசுகிறேன் மேம். அந்த செஞ்சுரினோட வெப்சைட் டிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அதில் அப்டேட் பண்ணுறது நான் பேனர்ஸ் எல்லாமே கொஞ்சம் அந்த குரூப்பில் நான் அப்டேட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இமேஜஸ் ஆமாம் மேம். ஓகே மேம் அது அட்ரஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? அப்டேட் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா இப்போ நான் செக் பண்ணால் இருக்குமா மேம்? ஓ லைவ் பண்ணலையா? சரி ஓகே மேம். ஓகே மேம் சரிங்க மேம். பண்ணிட்டு மட்டும் எனக்கு அந்த குரூப்பில் கொஞ்சம் அப்டேட் பண்ணுங்கள். முடிஞ்சளவு இன்னைக்கு கொஞ்சம் முடிச்சிடலாம் மேம். இப்போதைக்கு நான் சொன்ன பேனர்ஸு, லொக்கேஷனு, டைமு, கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர் இது 3 மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் அப்டேட் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் லைவ் பண்ணிடுவோம். ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் நிறைய வேலை வரணும் பெண்டிங் இருக்குது. கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிடுவோம். ஓகே தேங்க்யூ.
If you say so, I'll eat the chocolate. But we won't open the toy without knowing. Good chocolate.
Don't you want to know what the toy is? We won't tell.
Alright, just a peek. And we'll close it right up. What is this for? No? Really? How did you get in there?
Surprise.
You were in the container. The container was in the chocolate ball. And the ball, that's just impossible. You went and got you two to help.
We helped a little.
Hang on, Nolan. You promised not to touch the chocolate till morning.
And you promised not to open the toy without me, right?
The submarine.
And the submarine disappeared into the ocean deep, leaving the vicious sharks high and dry.
That cartoon was super class. Splendid. I wish we had a submarine too. What do you say we make one? But we don't know anything about building a submarine. What makes you say that? The most important
containers are filled with water, the submarine becomes heavy and starts submerging. When it's time to take the submarine back up to the surface, the water in the containers is switched back for air, and the light submarine floats.
And what are we going to make it
Out of broken toys.
And where are we going to sail it?
In the aquarium.
Tula, aren't you going with us? I'm afraid to. How come? What if water fills up the submarine and then we drown? Or those huge fish gobble us up?
Come on, Tula. That's silly. Nolik's little and he's not scared of this.
Yeah.
Hello?
All right.
brother, minute brother. That's I'm surrounded by stuff.
Hello? I thought the rope in me.
Phone number கிடைச்சதா?
I'm sure you said that.
இன்னைக்கு
Are you
கிடைக்கும்.
ready? Time to
Okay, bro.
It's just beautiful in here. There they are, the fish is short. Time to scare 'em. Turning, going to that one. Get away from us. Come on, come on, come on. Where's your energy? Terrible.
I don't know.
There's algae wrapped around the propeller. Oh my gosh, Sheila.
Just be calm. There's no need to panic. Let's try taking the rope up. It's not working.
Of course. No wonder I was scared. And so what do we do now?
How about we open the house door?
No, we can't. The water would pour into here, and then we would all drown.
Well, in that case, I don't know. I need to come up with a plan. The world's first practical submarine was built almost 400 years ago in England. It was made out of wood and couldn't dive very deep at all. Inside the vessel, rowers sat with oars, so it couldn't move very quickly. About 200 years later, the oars were replaced with a propeller. But the propeller on that submarine could only be turned by hand, making it a slow submarine as well. Any good swimmer could easily uprace it. It was only with the appearance of electric motors that submarines started submerging to great depths and moving through the water at very high speeds. Today's modern military submarines use nuclear reactors for power. These submarines can stay underwater for months without resurfacing.
Father, can you come up with your plan quicker? Because we're running out of air. Father, we're gonna suffocate.
No, we won't, May. Chances are better the fish will leave us.
We never should have teased them.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Didn't I warn you? Didn't I? And you wouldn't listen. You did everything just the opposite. Wait, it might work. Let's rewire the battery the opposite way. We should switch the plus to minus. How come? Because then the motor will start to turn the other way, forcing the algae to unwind. Yeesh! Hey, quit it! We won't bother you anymore, alright? Peace! Thank you so much, Tula. You really saved us. It's just because I was the one that was most frightened.
No, it's because when things got really scary, you kept your cool about you.
Wouldn't it be splendid if next time we built a helicopter?
The spider.
Chusaka, Chusaka.
Tom Thomas, what are you doing?
I'm heading Chusaka.
How come?
Because it makes you feel good. You're just jealous, guys, because you don't have any pets of your own.
காருக்கு
அப்புறம் பாப்பா
You!
அம்மாட்ட சொல்லு
Boggy! She was in the bed the last time I saw her. Come on out. We need to talk. Here, this is our friend.
Wait, this insect is really your pet? What a joke.
Bucky's a spider. She's not an insect at all.
But isn't a spider a kind of insect?
Insect is the term used for mosquitoes, flies, beetles, dragonflies, butterflies, ants, and many others. Spiders certainly look a lot like insects. They have very similar legs. But spiders aren't insects. They're arachnids. Insects have 6 legs, while spiders have 8 of them. Many insects can fly, but spiders can't. But spiders can use spider webs. They may look beautiful, but really they are threats, not insects.
How come your doggy has 5 legs instead of 8 of them?
I don't know. She lost them somehow. Anyhow, she didn't caught her trick. Come on, Buggy. How do you do?
We know how to do that trick. Chusaka, shake. Did you see that? And I bet your buggy can't do this. Chusaka, sit.
Buggy, sit. Why aren't you sitting?
Lie down.
Your turn. Lie down. What? Like this. Lie down.
She can't do that trick. Proof in the leg must be in the way.
Lie down. Lie down, I told you. What? Got a pet for you anyway. You can't do a simple trick. Hey, where you going? Wait, Buggy. Don't go. Nolan, you should be ashamed of yourself. Well, why is she acting so stupid? Didn't you say that she was your friend? And what? Well, you shouldn't yell at your friends like that.
She's right. What kind of friend are you?
And apologize. Buggy, do you hear me? Where am I? Ow.
சொல்லுங்க.
Wow, it hurts.
ஆமாம், நான் ஃபோன் ஏதோ பிரச்சனை ஆயிடுச்சு. திரும்ப நான் சார்ஜ் டீட்டெயிலாம் அப்டேட் கொடுத்துருக்கேன். சொல்லுங்கண்ணா.
Buggy, is that you?
சரி, இல்லை நான் ஒரு ஆக்சஸ் எடுத்துட்டேன். நான் லிஸ்ட் எடுத்து பார்த்துட்டு எவ்வளோ இருக்கு நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன்.
You're right. I want to serve you because I've been a
Ah,
really
சரிங்க.
big friend. People like
ஓகே,
having
நான் அப்ளை
pets
பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
really that let homes.
அதான் நான் இப்போ செக் பண்ணேன். அதான் அதுக்குள்ள தான் நான் இப்போ என்கிட்ட
Fish too. Some folks even get crocodiles. And the bigger the animal, the more work it takes to take proper care of it. But every pet needs love and care, no matter what size it is. Pixies like to have pets too. All sorts of little bugs, spiders, and flies. Pixies treat them as friends and take care of them. Of course, a little spider isn't as smart as a dog, but they also can be trained. There are some pixies who have managed to domesticate such big insects as bees, beetles, and dragonflies. Pixies fly on their backs and use them to carry heavy loads. That's it. We're stuck all alone here. Forever. Simka! Oh, finally! Buggy, let me down. Buggy, you didn't hit me. I'm sorry. I promise I'll never ever yell at you again. Ow! My leg! Hang in there, Nolan. We'll get you out. It was so scary.
You could have died down there.
Yeah, I almost died. But you know what? Buggy saved me.
Yeah, that's cooler than learning how to shake hands. Buggy sure is a true friend indeed. Does your leg really hurt a lot?
Nah, it doesn't really hurt. I'm fine. Now that you're joking.
The bird feeder.
ನಾನು ಇಯರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ನೀಕರ್ಸ್ sneakers. This is real life fire bending. We're also testing the world's strongest laser, melting through metal with my finger and making a giant flaming rocket. Starting with level 1, we're gonna make a mini rocket at home. This is 99% running alcohol. So a little bit, you just want to coat the side. We can float in the middle of the rocket. This might break something aside. 3, 2, 1.
இந்த மாதிரி பண்றீங்களா?
And that was just level 1. Later in the video, we're making a flaming rocket that's going to fly 10 times higher, a giant smoke cannon, and so much more. On to the next level. This next experiment is called a fire cleaner. I need you to rip this sponge into small little pieces and put it in this container. And there's more. Now, this is the can of beauty, which is ready for it. Right. We're adding a fencing to allow air to flow in a circular motion. And once we spin it, it creates a giant tornado. There's a nice little tornado effect. And if we put a balloon over it, on to the next experiment. Let's do 2 aluminum can experiments. For the first one, we just need some drain cleaner, stuff you can buy at the hardware store. We're gonna fill this up. Now, as my assistant, I need you to sand this coat. That's pretty good. I'm gonna sand it off all the labels. Again, put this in. Infinitely dissolving. That's crazy. Up next is aluminum can versus gallium. So the special thing about gallium is that when it comes in contact with any aluminum surface, it will melt that aluminum. You can put the gallium. We'll need some time for the melting process to happen, so we'll check back on both aluminum can experiments later in the video. This next experiment needs to be done in the car. We'll start with some Elmer's glue.
Like glue in a car? Are you sure you're gonna get that out?
We gotta try sides. Pour this into the cup. Pick it up. Let's hope this works.
Where do those into the
Into the engine. Alright, we have our beautiful slime. Now, this should clean our car. Clean the car forward. Clean up some dust here. Clean up some dust. Now, let's clean the steering wheel. Look at that, sucking everything up.
That's so gross.
Now we have a brand new car, completely clean with glue. This next experiment is a carbon sugar snake. This is a snake right here. It's just a mix of baking soda and sugar. What you need to do is pour the rubbing alcohol. We want to pour this very concentrated. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Carbon sugar snake! God! So the sugar and the baking soda is now reacting with fire. As the mixture burns, the carbon dioxide gas is getting trapped inside, which is making the sugar become alive.
What are you gonna name your monster, Haku?
Big Willie. I'm sorry, my man. Cool thing about this, you can actually punch out. It looks like it's cool.
Yeah.
You can like peel it open, spread it open. We're basically made for it. Alright, on to the next experiment. This next experiment only involves a simple egg. This is what happens when you drop an egg normally. It breaks, as expected. But when you put an egg and soak it in vinegar for 2 days, this is what happens. Our egg is now safe. And what happens there is the acid in the vinegar has actually broken down the hard parts of the egg shell, which become these bubbles. This is a before, and this is a after. Now, what's blocking half is a membrane inside, so the egg is actually bouncing. Look at this.
That's so cool.
These are how you use this. Think a bit on how high you think this egg can bounce without cooking. I'm going to say 8. You gonna say higher than me? Okay, then you move it. Okay, ready? But you won't look at this. Oh, that's disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Honestly, it just tastes like well, science experiment. Very easy to do. Next. This is a normal lighter, but we're going to turn it into a magic lighter. You need the lights on. So what I'm gonna need you to do is look harder, slow harder. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was really cool.
So when the flame blows out, there's actually leftover wax in the smoke. That's why when you add heat, it will relight on fire. This next experiment is called fire suction. So I'm gonna need your help later. First, we're just gonna let this pour a little bit of water around it. Set it a little bit. This is a place of glass over it, which is gonna create a suction once the fire dies out. And while we wait for the fire to die out, we're gonna solve this Rubik's Cube so we can test the strength of the suction. That's working. Nice. Place that Rubik's Cube on top of that.
Let's get them back.
Right, there we go.
Where?
What else can we place on top? Can we place this axe can on top? Can we place this bottle on top? Can we place... Oh, okay. Now we can weigh out everything on top, and that's a total of 1,161 grams. But how about this next experiment? This next experiment is called water suction. Just a little. We're gonna put some food coloring in this water, just so it's will swirl away along. And now we're gonna make these 10 times more attractive. This is axe balls. Every high school man is doing an experiment. How this one? On the can of axe body spray, it has a fire decoration. Like a flamethrower, but that's not our trick. Our trick is we're going to use this inside of the bottle for it. All this water will instantly go into the bottle once it goes. Whoa! And that's water suction. Is fire suction cooler or water suction? When we're sucking, it needs to be a little wet for it to be fun, right?
Yeah, especially when it's red.
So now we're going to make a dry ice bubble, alright? When we put dry ice in, it starts a reaction. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
We're going to now screw on the text and then stick the tube in, not too far though, just a little bit. And we'll just tape it. Look at that, dry ice bubble! Woo! Fantastic. We're dipping the tube into a dish soap solution. The dry ice smoke gets trapped in the dish soap, which starts to form the pump. And our goal is to make
இந்த ஜாய் மார்வலின் ஸ்பைடர்மேனோட அற்புதமான உலகத்தை உங்கள் குழந்தைகள்
இந்த friendly robot rock paper scissors ல இது ரீட் பண்ண முடியாது. இந்த infinite slinky staircase பல நாட்களுக்கு ரன் ஆகும். அப்போ basically இந்த room temperature ice cream. இதே போன வருஷம் கைஷாப்ஸை நாங்கள் உருவாக்கிய ஆறு சிறந்த விஷயங்களை மட்டும் எடுத்தோம். அதெல்லாம் எப்படி செயல்படுதுன்னு சயின்ஸாக நாங்கள் பிரேக் டவுன் பண்ணி அதை நீங்களே உருவாக்குறது அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். நம்பர் 10 11 12. இது லஞ்ச் டைம்ல எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிவிக்கணும். டிபிக்கலி இது போல ஒன்று இருக்கும். அது போரிங். ஸோ இது நாங்கள் choir of donations screaming chicken and stuff. இது ரொம்ப நாளாவே இருக்கு. இது ஒரு கடையில் தொட்டி நீங்க பார்த்தா கொஞ்சம் ப்ரெஷர் கொடுத்த உடனே இது அமேசிங் ரிசல்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்கும். பியூட்டிஃபுல். இதுக்குள்ள அது என்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்க்கலாம். அப்புறம் நீங்க பார்க்கும்போது இதுக்குள்ள இருக்க ஒரு கசின் இல்லைன்னா அது பாட்டிக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி தான். அதாவது சிக்கன் அது ஒரிஜினல் ஷேப் இருக்குங்கிறப்போ டயஃப்ராம் மேலே காற்று புல் பண்ணி அதை வைப்ரேட் ஆகுது. அப்புறம் ஒரு தெலுங்கு சவுண்ட் ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகுது. அப்போ நீங்கள் 100 PSI ப்ரெஷரைஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு ஏர்லைன் நீங்கள் கனெக்ட் பண்ணினா நீங்கள் இதை எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும். இது லஞ்ச் டைம் நீங்க டீலக்ஸ் பாக்ஸ்ல பிளாட்டினம் டிக்கெட்டா கண்டுபிடிக்கிறாங்க. ஒரு ஃப்ரீக்வென்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் நம்ம சைட் பார் டிஃபார்மேஷன் டியூப் ஷோகேஸ் பண்ணுவாரு. பேசிக்கலி நீங்க கேஸ் எடுத்தீங்க அப்புறம் இக்னைட் பண்ணினா அது ஒரு ஸ்லோ மூவிங் ஃபயர் வேவ் மாதிரி வருது. ஹீட் மூலமா ஸ்ப்ரெட். அதை நாங்கள் டிஃப்ளக்ரேஷன் வேவ்னு சொல்லுவோம். முதல் பாதி ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ட்ரேஸ் பண்ணியதும் இது இங்கே எண்டுக்கு வரும்போது கேஸ் ஃபிளேமோட ஆக்சிஜன் சேர்ந்து ஒரு ஸ்மால் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோஷன் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா பாட்டில் அந்த எக்ஸ்பேண்டிங் கேஸ்க்கு வழியில் இருக்கிறதால அது இப்போதான் கவுண்டர்ல முதல் ரெண்டு மட்டும் முதலிடத்துக்கு வந்து ஆனால் நம்ம ரைட்ல தான் எல்லாம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா நீங்க 3.5 மில்லியன் இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் மூவிஸ் எடுத்தா இது உங்க கையில் எழுதிடும். ஹானஸ்டா இதுதான் நான் நின்றதுலேயே ரொம்ப ஸ்லிப்பரி சர்ஃபேஸா இருக்கு. இது வேடிக்கையா இருக்குல்ல? இதுல நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா இது ஆல்மோஸ்ட் கம்ப்ளீட்லி ஃபிரிக்ஷன்லெஸ். ஐஸோட ஸ்லிப்பரியா இருக்கு. ஆனா ஸ்கேட்டிங்க்கு பர்ஃபெக்டா இருக்கு. அந்த சர்ஃபிங் ஸ்கேட்டிங் ரோலிங் பண்ணும்போது ரொம்ப ஃபன் தான் இருந்தது. ஆனா காலடி வீரப்போ ரொம்ப ஹார்டா இருக்கு. ஒரு ப்ரோத்திங் பண்ணதை பார்க்க முடியும். இவங்க 10 வயசு ஸ்கேட் போர்ட் காம்படிஷன்ல வின் பண்ணல.
நீங்க என்ன பண்ணீங்களா?
நான் கிக் ஃபிளிப் தான் பண்றேன். அவங்க பேரு ப்ரோத்திங் காம்படிஷன் இம்பாசிபிள் ஜம்ப் புல் ஆஃப் பண்ண முடியுமா? அது அவங்க ரொம்ப முடியாது. அவங்க இந்த ட்ரிக் யூஸ் பண்ணி ஃபைனல் ஷாட் அடிக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நாம இந்த ரூம் டெம்பரேச்சர் ஐஸ்கிரீம்ல சயின்ஸை டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம். லாஜிக்கா பார்க்கும்போது இந்த ப்ளூ ஓஷன் ஏன் இவ்வளவு கிறிஸ்டலஸா ஒவ்வொரு வீடியும் ஸ்மூத்தா ஊழுது. அதுக்கு மேல நம்ம காலும் ஸ்மூத்தா ஊழுது. உங்க ஒரு கால் கீழே ஒரு 100 வீல்ஸ் வச்சா அப்படியே டன்ஸ் ஆஃப் வீல்ஸ்ல போற மாதிரி எல்லா டைரக்ஷன்லையும் மூவ் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அதுல கூடுதலான விஷயம் என்னன்னா நீங்க ஃப்ளோரா மெட்டலா ரிப்ளேஸ் பண்ணி அப்படியே காலையும் மெட்டலா மாத்திட்டா நீங்க டாப் சர்ஃபேஸ் பாட்டம் சர்ஃபேஸ் இது போல கனெக்ட் பண்ணலாம். இதோட சர்ஃபேஸ் ஸ்மூத்தா ஸ்லைட் ஆகும். இப்போ மெட்டல் சர்ஃபேஸோட காலும் ஃப்ளார்ல ஸ்லைட் ஆகிற மாதிரி ஸ்மூத்தா ஸ்லைட் ஆகுது. இப்படிதான் எக்ஸாக்டா பவுல் பேரிங்ஸ் போயிட்டு ஆகுது. உங்க பக்கத்துல ஃபிட்ஜெட் ஸ்பின்னர் இருக்கு. பால் பேரிங்ஸ் எல்லா இடத்துலயும் இருக்கு. அது உங்களோட பைக் ஸ்கேட் போர்ட் ரோலர் பிளேட் வீல்ஸ்ல இருக்கும். வீல்ஸ் ஆக்சல்ஸ்ல கனெக்ட் ஆகும். அது ஏர்கிராஃப்ட் என்ஜின்ஸ், வாஷிங் மெஷின்ஸ், இன்னும் நிறைய டூல்ஸ்லையும் உங்களால பார்க்க முடியும். ஸோ நீங்க இது போல ஒரு ஃபிளாட் போஸ்ட்லேயே போடுற அளவுக்கு ஒரு நேரம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். நாங்கள் டூல்ஸ் உண்டான விஷயம் என்னன்னா எல்லா வீல்ஸ் இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணுறது இது முழுக்க ட்ரையாக இருந்தாலும் வாட்டர் மாதிரி பிஹேவ் பண்ணுது. ஸோ ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்கு. பிகாஸ் கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் வாட்டர் சிமுலேட் பண்ணும்போது வாட்டர் எப்படி இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணும் என்பதை ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்ண பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ் எப்படி பிரேக் பண்ணுது. அதாவது இது எல்லா ஆக்சுவல் பிசிக்கல் பிஹேவியர்ஸையும் 1-to-1 மேட்ச்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. ஆனால் இது மெனி சேஃப் ஃபோர்ஸஸ்னால கண்ட்ரோல் ஆகும். ஸோ அதுவே ஒன்றா தெரிஞ்சுது. இப்போ ஆனால் ஃபைனல் அட்டெம்ப்ட் பார்க்க போகிறோம்.
இன்சூரன்ஸ் வேணும்ப்பா.
You're